I am now officially monetized on YouTube, and I just got my address verified because I got the Google AdSense thing in the mail. I'm not going to show you my address, but I'm just showing you that it has my name on it and stuff like that. So it had my PIN information, and it does have my name on it. So I'll just briefly show you Google and my name there. So, thought that I'd show you that little bit. It's been a long road. It's been ups and downs for me, personally, but I don't regret any bit of it because I have not only found some pretty cool consoles, I have met some amazing people doing this, and I am extremely gratified. Is that the right word, gratified? I don't know. Anyways, so I thought I would make a video kind of explaining how I got into 360s in the first place. So it's a kind of a long story, and before we get started, I want to mention something about a buddy of mine. My friend Michael, pretty much my best friend, and me and him have been talking for a while now. He launched a website called Mike's 360 JTags, and he does services like BJ work, which involves GPU replacement on Zephyrs and Falcons that are red ringed, which he doesn't do Xenons yet because he's kind of having trouble with getting reliable GPUs for those. But Zephyrs and Falcons, he also does J-tagging, he sells stuff, and he does zero fuses. And what that is basically he's got brand new CPU chips that are totally brand new and blank. They were rejects from the factory, and he's able to put whatever dashboard on a console. So if he has it's either Tonosec or it's a Jasper. If he has a Jasper, he can put a zero fuse CPU on it and make it a Blades J-taggable if he wanted to, I believe. So that's what zero fuses is. So if you want any types of those services, he's got a website and a Discord up. Be sure to check him out because I'm sure he would be overjoyed to have your support. If you want any of those services done, feel free to contact him, and I'm sure he'll be happy to do it for you. How did I get into 360s? How did I get into all this stuff? Well, I've always been into Xboxes, and I loved Halo. My brother bought it on day one, September 25th, 2007, and he loved Halo 3. He played it with his friends almost every night. Now, I was in kindergarten / first grade. I wasn't old enough to really play it. I don't think I really had a game system back then. I was just a kid. I had toys. That's what I played with. But I loved 360. Ironically, I had no idea what the Red Ring of Death was. Now, before Halo 3 came out, I got a little funny story to tell you. I've told some people this. He had Lego Star Wars 2, which is this game right here, came out in 06, and he also had Guitar Hero 2, came out in 06. I was 4 years old at the time, and the 360 was brand new. It still had a Blaze dashboard on it. We're talking 2006, maybe early 2007. While he went to high school, I would sneak on his console and play those two games constantly. I loved these two games. They were a highlight of my childhood, and he would get so mad when he found out that I played on his console. Now, he did tell me that he doesn't know what happened to the first console, which was probably a launch one, probably Red Ring. Now, he did tell me he bought the Elite console on launch day in April 14, 2007. That was probably a Zephyr, and it Red Ringed a year later, so he does vaguely remember that, but he's not really a nostalgic type of person. He's more of he's with the times, is what I'm trying to say. He's conventional. He like whatever is here now is what he has. He doesn't have anything for the past, really. He's like, it's better just to live with what we have now in modern day. So he has no feelings for the past that much. But I got my dad, I would go to his house every weekend, and he had a 360 there. I don't know what happened to it. He doesn't remember it, but something happened to it. It either red ringed or had a bad disk drive. Who knows? It was probably, I know it was not a Jasper. That's all I know, because Jaspers were not out yet, I don't believe. I think it was probably a Xenon or a Zephyr. I don't remember what happened to it, but I also played the game Wally on there. Hot Wheels beat that. I don't have the case for that. I played Halo 3 a little bit then on it. I don't know. I just loved it. Then eventually, at my mom's house, I got me a black 360 Elite Jasper. I didn't know what any of that meant back then, but I just thought, hey, I want to play Lego Star Wars 2 again. And I was like 9 years old at the time, and I thought, I want a 360, but should I get a white one or a black one? That's all I knew. I just thought there's white ones and black ones. So on February of 2011, I got my childhood Jasper, which I still have it to this very day. This is my childhood console that I had ever since then. Got it from a pawn store, pawn shop, or whatever, and did have the stuck disc tray issue after a while, and I fixed it. I think the faceplate's a little loose because it's like kind of not sitting right. I think one of the clips is broken in it, but it still works. So it's a tenasket, so it never had blades on it to begin with. But I do remember the blades. I was there when it was new, so I am somewhat nostalgic for it. Now I just thought I'd tell the kind of like the stories I had, the personal experiences that I had with 360s when they were still the latest and greatest thing. Now, how did I get into 360s? Well, like I said, I've always loved Halo. I've always loved Xbox and Nintendo. Now, 3 years ago, I didn't know jack about 360s. I didn't know squat. I didn't even know what the Red Ring of Death was. I had no clue. Until I was on YouTube one day, and I'm going to show you right now. I'll type it in. I was on YouTube one day. Let's see if I can load it up here. And I got something in my recommendations. This channel right here. That is not the right video. I'll show you. Hang on. Well, you might know where I'm going with this. This video right here. This one. This video right here was on my recommendations. And I'm like, what is the Red Ring of Death? What is that? And I watched it. And I'm like, apparently it's a very common issue for the early models, and I thought all he did was heat gun it. I can do that. That's so easy. So I went on eBay, I bought a Red Ring console, and I heat gunned it, and it didn't last very long, but I felt so smart. I'm like, okay, it actually worked. Then I saw the bolt mod kit online, and I thought, oh, they made a bolt mod kit to fix this. I should probably buy one of those too. I was so clueless. But then I started sharing it on Facebook, and I started talking to people about it. And then I started learning gradually what 360s were all about. The technology, the issues they have, and how to fix them. And gradually, like I would learn a piece of information here and learn a piece of information there, and then I started buying more consoles. I bought a Falcon after that. That was bad. It was a horrible console. I bought the Halo 3 console after the Red Ring one. It's over there. The Jasper now. It was a Zephyr originally. And then I bought another Jasper, and then I just kept buying consoles because I was so fascinated by how these consoles function, you know? And obviously the Blade's dashboard haunt in that regard. And then, of course, Microsoft released this right after this. So we're talking 2021 here. They came out with this. I have seen this video 15 to 20 times. I cannot get over how fascinating this video is. Now, obviously, you also had other documentaries too, like Stop Skeletons from Fighting. It's fine. Yeah, this guy. So, this guy, he's a really good guy. He is. But some of the information on his documentary is false. I'm not making this video to bash on anybody who's got incorrect information, because it's not their fault. This was back in the he made this back during a time when not a lot was known about the Red Ring issue. He says it's from overheating. It's not. It's not from overheating. But okay, one other thing. He says I think he says console was made in August of 2008, which was on a fixed GPU. So I bet the GPU is fine. It's probably the capacitors. Just thought I'd throw it out there. Okay. Anyways, I'm done narking on him. He's a nice guy. But I just started watching videos, going online, reading articles, and then I made a YouTube channel just for the heck of it, because I wanted to share, like, hey, I'm out here doing this. I wanted to start spreading the right information on how to find good consoles, and how to find Blades consoles, and how to fix them, and how to treat them. And well, now I'm here, and I have 1,200 subscribers on YouTube, and now I'm actually monetized. Something I never thought I would be in. I didn't know this much people would be interested in 360s, but they are, and I am very glad. And I'm here to tell you, like, I'm gonna do my best to keep teaching the correct I'm acting like this is a biblical doctrine, but I want to, like, tell everybody what's up. Like, hey, this is what the actual problem is. This is how to fix this. This is how to deal with this. And is it worth saving? Probably. Is it worth saving? Probably not. 8955. I hate that dashboard because I find it way too often. But yeah, I want to keep the ball rolling, and I'm going to keep buying consoles eventually. I'm taking a break right now, but I'm going to keep buying consoles until I find more Blades consoles. That's going to be my mission. Whatever money I make off of YouTube, going to Xbox. Because I don't have enough, obviously. And I found a lot of Blades consoles, and my friends have found Blades consoles. I like hearing stories of how someone watches my channel, and they're like, they want to find a Blades console. So they buy a Red Ring console, and it's got Blades on it. I have had quite a few stories like that, and that has really made me happy. That there's people out there following me in my mission in my journey to finding more of these precious consoles that are becoming harder to find each day. Because some of these are still being updated, believe it or not. And it's a sad thing. It really is. I just found this little girl right here last week, and 5766, she's gonna get fixed, by golly. One of my Blades consoles is not on this shelf, since it's in the living room, but these are the rest of my Blades consoles. I have 9 of them so far. And then you have more consoles there. Now I'm just rambling, but man, I love talking about consoles like this, and it's been so incredible finding these consoles and saving them. Because there's another thing is, a lot of people are still scared of buying the original fat model. A lot of people are like, oh, those are, and they don't care if it's a Jasper or not. Oh, it can still red ring on you on any time. And I'm here to tell you, first of all, fixed Falcons and Jaspers are super reliable. Secondly, you can have a reliable Xenon. This is a launch console. Very beautiful console. There's a lot of these that are fixed nowadays from Microsoft's 3-year warranty. A lot of these are fixed, and if it's not on the fixed GPU, you can make it reliable. This console is on a GPU from 2007, January 2007. It still works. I have used it for almost 3 years now. It still works. I've changed the thermal paste on it. I don't know if the temperature targets have changed. I don't think they are, but it's got the newer heatsink. It still works fine. It's great. It's a great console. Never had problems with it. I have a freaking, I haven't shown this on YouTube yet. This console right here. This is a freaking, well, it was originally a core model. It was a 2006 console, January 2006, on Metro. And I bought it from a game store broken for 20 bucks. And it had bad capacitors. It was still on the original GPU from 2005. I replaced the capacitors, console worked fine. Now, I don't think it was hardly used because it was pretty clean, but here's what I did do. I changed the thermal targets so that the GPU wouldn't hit the melting point anymore. So the GPU should be fine in this now. Because it's not getting to a melting point where the solder on the underfill can melt. It's 6 degrees Celsius. My stuttering is so bad. I am so sorry. I stutter a lot. But when it hits 66 degrees Celsius, it cools down. It never hits the melting point to where red ring issues can occur. So that you can prevent red ring issues with the right knowledge and the right tools. This console's only on the original GPU as well from 2005. That's a Zephyr. It's still on the original GPU. What's this one? I don't know. I don't remember this one. Oh, this is my NXC. This is NXC. This is a JTAGable NXC console. It's not on the original GPU. It's fixed. No, it's not fixed. It's just a different GPU. And this one is my Opus. Okay. Well, my point is, a lot of these consoles are still on the original GPU. But, like, original. That's fixed. No, that's not fixed. Original. Those two are new GPUs. Anyways, my point is that these consoles can be reliable too. I really rambled on long enough, haven't I? Well, I guess I'll end this off on a good note. Thank you so much for 1,200 subscribers, and I'm not gonna be hot-headed if I ever get famous, because I still love every person that has joined the channel and joined my Discord and basically the community that I started, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, thanks.